Hey guys, Machines and Metal here. I just wanted to show you real quick this trimmer I'm working on. It's a Stihl brand FS94R, and it's a two-stroke single cylinder air-cooled machine, and this one needs the carburetor adjustment, and I'm going to show you how I like to do that on this particular model. A customer brought this one and said it'll start, it'll run, but it won't rev. And usually that means you've got a carburetor problem. It could be something else, but it's easiest to start with that. And so I'm just going to show you real quick how to adjust the carburetor on this. Some people say it can't be done. It can be done. I'll show you how. So I'm just going to start it up and show you what it does, and then I'm going to take you through how I set these carburetors up. So as you can see, once it starts, it just stalls out. It'll do this all day long. So anyway, the way to start trying to figure this out is you need to get yourself one of these here carburetor adjustment tools. I don't know if you can see the end of it. Now this is actually was sold as a Husqvarna Poulan adjustment tool, which is irrelevant. It's designed for this brand of carburetor that has that kind of adjustment screw to it. So it's a round socket, like a round star socket. I think it's around 4 millimeters, 4.5 millimeters. I actually made one of these once, guys, out of a 4.5 millimeter deep socket. I filed it down and it worked. It didn't work great, but it worked. Anyway, you can buy these for about $8 on eBay. I bought about 10 of them. I got a couple in every toolbox I own. They come in handy. So anyway, what you do, Stihl has even given us an access hole right there that tool fits right into, and you can feel that it's engaged the high adjustment screw on this carburetor. There's another one on top right here, guys. This is the low adjustment screw. So basically, if you're adjusting your low RPM, your idle, you mess with it up there, and if you're adjusting your high RPM, you do it down there. So what you want to do, I'm just going to set this carb up the way I would any carburetor like this, and just watch what I do. I don't know if you'll be able to hear me talking over the noise of the engine, but watch what I do, and then I'll explain it afterwards, and you should be good to go to do this on your own machine. Alright guys, so that's about it. What I did there was I turned out the adjustment screw in the counterclockwise direction, and I richened up the air fuel mixture until I reached a point where I could hear that the engine RPMs were dropping because it was getting too much of a fuel mixture. And then I started turning it clockwise again, turning it back in to lean it out, and brought it to the point where it sounded it was running the smoothest. If you imagine a clock, the 9 o'clock position on a clock is the rich side. The 3 o'clock position is on the lean side. You probably want to be somewhere around 11:30, 12 o'clock, maybe 12:30 in the area. Too bad I couldn't draw. I could show you how that looks on a piece of paper, but if you imagine it as the top of a clock, you want to be about halfway between the rich point and the lean point, maybe just a little bit towards the lean point, but you can always tell by the sound of these things. So anyway, get yourself one of those tools, and you'll probably end up saving yourself 5 times the cost of the tool the first time you have to use it versus bringing this to the Stihl dealer and having them do it for you. All right, more videos like this, please subscribe, and thanks for watching.